Next, we had the feud of the century over a bracelet, brother.
Man.
The match was good. The wrestling was good. It was enjoyable. Seeing Seth do his ref things, there was a lot of times where he was just like, you know, CM Punk was banging Drew's head against the stairs, and Seth just like turned away and was like, yeah, go ahead. Whatever. You know, funny special guest ref stuff here. Presented by C4, might I add.
Also, we gotta talk about the referee cam, which was debuted.
Oh my god. Abysmal. Why did they do this?
So they debuted a referee cam, which just looked like it's just a little camera on over their ear. And they did it in the first match, and then they did it in the Drew match, and then I think that was it.
Yeah.
And they just kept cutting to it at like the most unnecessary. It does not work.
And it looked so bad.
It's just a first-person camera. Like, what are we getting out of this?
Yeah, and it was so like overexposed, and it just looked like shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the intention was for it to look good, but it didn't really serve any functional purpose besides a new camera angle for them to show replays in. Like, that's really it.
Cool for them to try new things, but let's leave this one out of it. I don't think we need it, you know?
We're trying. I like that we're trying to be like other sports, but we really don't have to be like other sports, guys. It's okay.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, the match wasn't bad. I definitely think I wish I could have seen more from Punk, if I'm being honest.
We had a lot of I can agree with that. We had a lot of like Punk and Seth going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what they kind of tried to make the story, was like CM Punk was getting distracted by Seth, so essentially he's a hypocrite. You know, like,
right.
It was good, but yeah, it wasn't what I would like to see. But
I think I just like I would have liked to see more from Punk, and I also think I think the whole bracelet thing is silly, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I haven't. Like, I've been pretty upfront about that. I get it to a degree. It's a huge story point, and like, but the fact that this tiny little bracelet is like the reason he kept getting distracted in the match. Like, I remember Seth took it from him.
Yeah.
He was trying to get it from Seth, and then he got like knocked out by Drew, and so Seth just put it around his own arm, which I thought was like weird.
Well, Drew, it was more so like Drew got hurt, and then Seth grabbed it to like take it away so that it would be like more even. I get like they would face each other and
not worry about it.
Yeah,
but then,
not worry about it.
But then
so
Punk like started worrying about it more.
Yeah, and then he looked at Seth and it was like, "You motherfucker, that's mine. That's my. Give it to me." And it was like,
again, I don't know, like, just Punk is a character. Him getting like Larry is very important to CM Punk. He always has been. He always talked about Larry in his promos in AEW.
Yeah.
You know, Larry's a canon character.
Yeah.
But for someone like CM Punk, as we've known him for the last, like, 2 decades, to get all bent out of shape over a bracelet, it's just so... It's so goofy, and it's very just not CM Punk, and it really makes me wonder, like, I know he's just there to, like, do what he's told and, like, get his check at the end of the day, but there's no shot he's down with this. I just don't buy it.
Yeah, it's very wacky.
Like, I mean, he's probably at the point in his career where he honestly doesn't really care and is just there to, like, you know, make memories and like do it for the fans. But like, I just personally, I don't buy it. And
right.
Again, I feel like this match was the Drew show more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, which is good. I wanted Drew to go over. I just wish I saw more from Punk, and I really don't think you need the bracelet in that story. I did see a funny tweet though from the fan that gave him the bracelet and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, do I get any like royalties for this?"
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And
I'm hoping we see Punk, you know, more than just at pay-per-views now that he is like cleared. I hope we actually see
I'd love
him
to
on
see him
Raw
wrestle
and
like
stuff.
on Raw and actually like do matches, and because I think too that would be obviously it's a big draw for pay-per-views, but it's also a big draw for just like your weekly shows to like have him on.
Yeah,
like,
whether you like him or not, he's a draw. Like,
again, he wasn't the total draw in AEW, but like think about the numbers they were doing with him on TV.
Yeah.
Like, and like he is on TV, you know, but like imagine him wrestling on TV too.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out Punk. I really thought he was going to get injured. I just kept calling spots and I was like, oh, that's his tricep.
Yeah.
Tore his tricep.
Every time he did a move, I was like, oh.
Yep.
It was like,
I think did Drew do the future shock or did he tease it? I can't remember.
He did it.
Okay, yeah. So
and Michael Cole was like, that's the move that took out CM Punk.
yeah. Like I said, I don't want this to like underscore how great it is that Punk is here.
Yeah.
This was a match I was very excited for. I was just like, unfortunately, very underwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
So I know like this is not the end. Drew kept saying like, yeah, it's over. Like I embarrassed him. And it's like, we are not ending it here. And like someone at a press conference not too long ago was like, do you guys see yourself doing your Hell in a Cell match? And he's just kind of like, I don't want to do gimmick matches.
Yeah.
But this feels like it's not done and it's going to build towards a gimmick match.
Yeah,
of some sort.
Probably I wonder if they'll draw it out to Bad Blood, honestly. 2 months
Bad
from
Blood
now.
would be a good pay-per-view for it. I'm trying to think of what else is coming up.
The next one's Bash in Berlin, and then
Bad Blood.
Bash in Berlin, Bad Blood, and then Crown Jewel. So.
And then probably Survivor Series at that point.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see, but I know this ain't over.
Yeah.